With music piracy monopolizing the industry in Nigeria, the country's musicians are turning to corporate endorsements and live performances, including political rallies, to earn a living. But this cozying up to the political class isn't sitting well with musicians who remember the time when Nigeria was a military dictatorship and its music scene was dominated by Fela Kuti, the late Afrobeat pioneer who despised the country's politicians, decrying their ill-gotten wealth and power. Faith Orr reports.
Nigeria has changed in the past 2 decades. The country is a democracy, and musicians are more interested in the revs of their car than revolution. Several of Nigeria's pop stars have been appearing at rallies for the APC and PDP. It's worth their while. There's a lot of cash involved. But the performances are also drawing a lot of criticism from those who believe this is a misuse of the power of music.
Fela would never have taken sides, and that's why his family warns against political parties using his image, his songs, or what have you not, for their own propaganda. I think Fela clearly understood that the political establishment was completely disconnected from the masses, and he was able to speak the language that the masses understood, to educate them and to make them understand these are your fundamental human rights. You are allowed to demand, you must demand certain things from your government or those claiming to represent you.
Fela Kuti was an inspiration to many and is seen as the embodiment of the musical activism that helped bring democracy to Nigeria.
Straight and progressive, clean government that knows what it's doing. No diplomacy, no compromises, no agreement, no Marxism, Leninism, no capitalism, Africanism.
Fela was hassled by police for his beliefs and even beaten for speaking out against the government.
It's terrible. I'll show you. You must see it. Look at it. Yeah. See? Look my ears.
Sean Kuti, Fela's son and a musician and activist himself, says his father played a unique role in the democratization of Nigeria, paving the way for music to be a powerful tool for change in Africa.
Fela's radicalism took away government support for arts and music in Africa for the fear of having too many Felas about. You know, between late 70s and the early late 90s, there was really no platform for musicians to be able to develop in Africa, like it was in the 60s and 70s. You know, but this was because of Fela. You know, every government in Africa knew who Fela was and how powerful he was, and they understood the power of music, and not only in Africa.
Like his father, Sean's political activism has become an integral part of his music. He has not come out in support of any candidate in the election and is urging Nigerians to look beyond campaign promises.
So for me, you know, I just want to see a president or a group of political rulers who are tired of the rhetoric, you know, and who really want to get down to the nitty-gritty of human development. You know, everybody can chat about their statistics and their GDPs, and, you know, as statisticians say, there are lies, more lies, big lies, and then there's statistics.
This Saturday, Nigeria will go to the polls to decide who the next president will be. Whether the politicians' courting of today's music stars will have any influence remains to be seen. Faith Orr, Arise News.